And we are back. And yeah, we're talking about happiness. And they need to tell us actually if really happiness is an inside work or how is it, right? So coaches, the topic of is happiness an inside work or it's a state of mind? How do we come about that? Is it really a state of mind or is it an inside work? Mm-hmm. How do we get to that?
It's both a state of mind and an inside work.
Okay.
Choosing your thoughts, choosing the things that make you happy, intentionally doing so. And it takes consistency. You need to be working on it and ask yourself questions on what makes me happy. How can I tap into the energy of happiness? You know, things like that need to be watered with love and gratitude, things that make us happy, things like exercising, dancing, you know, letting that inner child come out now and then to play. That's how we start tapping into that inner happiness, and we experience it around us, you know, and from people around us, it reflects back to us, you know, yeah.
But what is really happiness, like in a simpler way? What is happiness?
Happiness is about when you are in a good space, you know, and you feel like you're in a positive state of mind and you are able to overcome the negative, because we do live in an environment where we have both negative and positive thoughts. So when we start to say, okay, I am choosing to be in a happy place and content, you know, with where I am, and taking note of my surroundings, things that matter to me. You know, these are things that make me happy. Like I, for one, would say, I'm happy being around my children. I'm happy changing lives, working with women and empowering them. You know, that's what makes me happy.
Okay.
And I'm also happy that I am me. I am gorgeous as I am.
Yes,
you know?
Yes. Coach Amelia, what is happiness?
Can I talk about what happiness is not?
Okay, I like that.
Because she already tried, like she gave it all. Happiness is not a destination that we are traveling towards. Happiness is not a state of being that we experience after achieving 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not external.
I like that.
It's an internal state that, you know, we are all born with different sets of emotions. When a child is born, the first thing he or she does is cry. That's an emotion, right? And we due to how society and life happens, society says and life happens, we tend to look for happiness in materialistic stuff, and we forget that you can achieve it all, you can acquire it all, but if the inner person is not taken care of, then you cannot experience happiness. Happiness is not to be fetched somewhere. You don't bring happiness. You activate it because it's there. It's all about choosing, like she said, you choose your thoughts. It's all about choosing the positive side of your mindset. That is all about supporting you over the negative side, not necessarily fighting the negative side, acknowledging it. You know, when the negative side, as my international coach would say, he calls it saboteurs. As the saboteurs comes into place and tries to manipulate how you can experience people, because happiness is about us, but we experience it with other people, right? The minute your negative mind tries to sabotage how you can best experience life, you need to just acknowledge it. That's the ego. You acknowledge it. I hear you here. I know you here. But can we just focus on being positive right now? And it also taps into understanding ourselves. If you know yourselves better, if you know how to choose your positive mind over your negative mind, it also helps you be able to understand people around you. When you understand people around you and realize that, in as much as I'm looking at you, Coach Toriso, and you are mean to me right now, I need to be able to look beyond your face. You being mean at me could be you fighting your own demons inside and not knowing how to deal with them. And if I'm going to allow your outburst to affect my mood, that is me not being happy. Instead, I need to look at you and see the innocent 5-year-old behind this mean face.
Wow, it's not easy though.
Yeah, it's not easy.
We normally react.
We react.
When a person is being frowning on me, so this is it's serious work.
Yes, it's serious internal work. So you need to get to become mature on the inside first, and then be able to, once you get to the self-mastery level, you can master other people's behavior, just to not let it affect you, impact you negatively, and be understanding. In that way, we are going to become a happy society.
Yeah.
Because then if you lash out at me and then I do it again, then what kind of a society are we being?
Okay.
And this is why we need life coaches who specializes in happiness coaches to help us experience it.
I like that because of you are saying that I actually need to choose.
Yes.
It's more like I need to choose. You can react to me in a different way, but it doesn't mean I have to react the same way.
Yes.
So I need to then right there choose. Is it this worthy? Is this really, really needed for me to be responding to how you respond to me? And that is a self-mastery level, definitely.
Definitely.
Because we are not taught how to be in awareness of our thoughts and what you say. We are so quick to respond or react instead of really internalizing things or understanding things, right? So here I've realized that every time when you ask a person what makes you happy, they mostly focus on tangible things.
Yes.
External
stuff.
Factors. My car, my mom, my husband, my kids. What would you say to someone who's just said that, no, you know what, for me is my bank account. Makes me happy.
Okay.
That's a choice as well.
Oh.
You choose for
It's a
things
choice.
that make you happy.
Yeah.
We don't have to be judgmental of what makes a person happy. If it's the materialistic stuff that makes her happy, let her enjoy it, adding to the happiness.
Okay.
Right? I am choosing that I want to experience happiness when I look at my bank account. It's a choice.
Okay.
So I believe that it's important to be aware of what makes you happy and to be aware when there's a sudden change, you know, you are not happy, and then try and find what caused this sudden change, you know, and then you start working on it. I like what Coach Amila said about we embrace the negative thoughts as well. We say, okay, I see you, but I'm choosing differently, you know. So this is where it comes in, and mostly important, it's what makes you happy is just being alive. That's it, you know?
But then, is it safe then for me to be happy based on my bank account? What will happen to me the day my bank account is on zero? What will that happen to me, Coach? How do I now be okay with, because I feel like it's that at least I activate my happy thoughts, right? But then that is not safe either, because the day the money is not there, then I won't be happy, right or wrong?
The thing is, we need to be very realistic, right? In as much as we defined happiness as starting from the inside, the material stuff adds on to happiness. They are not happiness.
Yes.
They activate the inner happiness.
The feeling of,
yes,
okay.
they bring it up. It's here,
Yeah.
they bring it to the surface so that we can experience it, right?
Yeah.
So being happy on the inside also goes to not judging, like she was saying, not judging what makes other people happy. This is why you find people saying, marriage is not an achievement. Hello, if it makes happy, it's an achievement to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if we could also, self-mastery comes with understanding that we don't judge. And to answer your question when you say, is it safe to depend on my bank account as happiness? It is safe, sweetheart, because the minute it goes down, it tells you what to do. It's important to also acknowledge all other feelings that opposes happiness as well. Like she said, you have to be realistic. Okay, my bank account is going down. I'm feeling sad. Embrace that. Go through that feeling.
Can we hold it right there so that we can discuss it more?
Yes.
And for that note, we are coming right up.